Hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest 8-second gaming. In today's video, we're going to be talking about something that a lot of high tier players, pro players, predator players, master players, something that they use in every single one of their fights that a lot of lower tier players and low elo players don't use, that you can start to implement to win a lot more fights and climb a lot easier. And that is momentum. Momentum in Apex is huge, but not a lot of people actually understand it, know how to identify it, know how to use it to their advantage. So that is what I'm going to be fixing it today. But just quickly, 96% of you that watch these videos aren't subscribed to this channel. So if you're watching this video and find it useful and want to support me and stay up to date with even more Apex Legends guides, please hit that subscribe button. It helps way more than you even think it does. But with that covered, let's actually hop into the video here. Now, to start things off, me and my other teammate are getting revived. And so it is only a solo one of my teammates that is fending off from 3 people. Now, that is not a good look. So right now, you have to start to identify where the momentum is in the fight. And just straight off the bat, the momentum is not with us. We're being revived, we're coming out of the dropship, we're at a disadvantage, the other team has the momentum. So right now, you have to be thinking, how do we equalize the momentum, or how do we steer it away from the other team? Now, there are a few options, because it does depend heavily on where the other team is and what is going on at that current time. Now, right now, there is one that is sort of near my teammate right now, so there is one in this area, but you can also see one right here. So there are 2 people that are going to be right below us as we come out of the dropship. That does narrow our opportunities just a little bit, because say if the enemy team was up on the drill here, or on the building, or potentially even somewhere over in this area, then we could potentially land on the teammate, go into the tunnel, play the tunnel, or we could try to move our way over here and try to run away from the team. Or if they are swinging from this side per se, we could try to kind of finagle our way over here as we're coming out of the dropship, hit the jump tower and make our way out by spinning around it. That is an option as well. Or maybe we can make it to this zip line and get across that. Maybe we could go up the zip line to the drill. There's a few options if the enemy team is not directly on top of you, but they are on top of my teammate. So now we have to be thinking, okay, do we try to land right on top of him and try to support him immediately? Or are we going to try to go for something like landing on this little mountain that's right here? Do we try to land over here? Do we try to land, like, where do we land in order to give ourselves the best option for a fight here? Now, thankfully, my teammate is actually goated, and he does get a knock right there. So as we're coming out of the dropship, or about to come out of the dropship, he does get a knock, and that is a momentum shift. And this is something that you guys need to be paying attention to in your own games. Once you see that just key identifying moment that can change the tide of the fight, that's where you need to keep your foot on the gas. So as we're coming out of the dropship, we're looking to fight instantly, because even though my teammate does go down, he does trade out. So there is a 2v2 that is going on right now. Now, they do also have to blow a big ticket ultimate here. They have to use the Ash Portal to get their teammate out. So now, not only are they down a guy as well, so it's a 2v2, they have just portaled away to give us time to reset the fight. Worst case scenario, that is just going to equalize the momentum. So we're going to be going into a 3v3, full health, fully reset, and it's just going to be a fair fight once again. But there are still options to keep the momentum in your favor. Now, because this is the revive support meta, I do have the option as Newcastle to revive my teammate here, which is nice because I am able to go for this res here and get my teammate up so that they can start regenerating health. But that also gives my other teammate the opportunity to jump into that Ash Portal and just be a crazy man, because this is going to take him over here and just drop him right on top of that team. Now, he is able to get away with this because he is playing Mad Maggie. He's playing a character that can do these crazy things. And to be honest, this is a mistake by me. I should have also gone through the Ash Portal to get to my teammate a little bit faster. I wasn't really paying attention as much as I should have. I was kind of on autopilot, so this is more of a do as I say, not as I do. If you're in this exact same situation, go through the Ash portal. Get to your teammate as quickly as you possibly can. But again, my teammate is able to trade out, and he also does get the thirst. So the teammate that, the enemy teammate does get thirsted, and then he is able to knock another one before he goes down. So right now, we have just shifted the momentum from being at a massive disadvantage to now being at a massive advantage. And this allows me to kind of slow play this Ashe a little bit more and take advantage of this fight a little bit better, because I don't want to put myself in a bad spot here. If potentially I try to slide into the Halo here and I just get absolutely one pumped and it just is a really bad situation, sometimes my conduit might not be able to actually get to me fast enough to make a difference. So what I want to do here is take the momentum that we have against this Ashe and use it against her and force her to make a mistake. A lot of people don't let the enemies make mistakes in their games, and it does end up costing them. So in this example, what I'm going to let this Ashe do is come out of the Halo and take a nice fat 90 pump to the face. This then again forces her into a panic mode, because there's so many different things going on here. One, she just took a 90 chunk, so she is lower health. She didn't do that much damage to me. My conduit, who is also healing up basically to full health now, is moving up to support me. You can see that her arrow is a little bit closer there. And another thing is, this Ashe is just solo. She has nowhere to go. She used her portal to get her teammate out earlier in the fight. The Halo is down. She doesn't have any options here. Her only option is to either try to fight me, which isn't going to go well, or to run away, which also isn't going to go well. But like I said, I don't want to make the mistake here. I just want to slow play this, and I just want to let her make the mistake here. So that's why you can see me just kind of sitting outside the Halo here and just letting her make the mistake. She does get a nice pump off on my conduit, which does take her shield off, but there's nothing that she could have done there, and I just allowed her to make the mistakes and just use the momentum against her. Now, this isn't the end of the fight here, because we do get third party, but I want to show you guys how you can even use momentum against people in different situations. Because I'm able to get my Mad Maggie up, she didn't get thirsted, we're able to kind of loot up here. And to be honest, I should be paying a little bit more attention. As soon as I finish looting here, the smart option, and for anybody that's in these situations, is to go up this zip line that's right there. Take the top of the drill and be a little bit of a lookout. My Mad Maggie is still healing up. My conduit needs to heal up. I'm full health. I have a purple bolt. I have a good attachments for my triple take. I don't need to be looting anything else. There isn't anything in those boxes that I'm going to absolutely direly need in a fight if I need to. So what I should be doing is hopping on top of the drill and just looking out for my teammates, because say I turn around this corner and there's a team right here that's running straight at me. We're in a bad spot. Plain and simple, we're in a bad spot. Or if there's a team that's kind of over in this area of Overlook that's trying to push this way, again, we're in a bad spot. But if I'm able to take that drill just a little bit sooner, then I'm able to be a little bit of a lookout for my team. If you're in these situations, do the selfless thing, say, whatever to the loot that you could potentially get, and just go on top of that drill. Because you can see it kind of does bite me in the butt here. Because as I'm kind of looting and kind of figuring out what I want to do with my stuff, my conduit or my Mad Maggie does take a lot of damage, and the team comes across that zip line. If I was on that drill, I would have so many free shots, especially with a triple take with a 3x on it. But now I'm like, hey, you know what? The drill is actually a fantastic spot, so I'm going to take this, and thankfully they don't contest me to get up here. So now I have these side shots on them, and this just allows me to rain havoc on this team. So you can see, again, I make a mistake. I don't take the drill early. My Mad Maggie gets absolutely railed, and it does seem like the momentum is against us. But I'm able to take an advantageous position, get some solid shots out, and return the fire onto them. So now the momentum has again shifted. And this is one of the moments that you have to recognize in your own fights to kind of put the pedal to the metal. You have to be pressing this advantage. So I'm also going to take shots at the lifeline here, who is out of position, so that I'm able to also make it so that she has to hop into the halo to heal, or she's going to just get destroyed here, which she does go to tap the res on the Newcastle, so I do get to do a little bit more damage. But now my teammate and I are able to kind of walk up, use the conduit ult, get 2 more knocks, and now this Mirage is just panicking, going across the zip line. I'm able to tell easily which one the real one is, and we just wiped this fight in a matter of seconds. It went from being really bad to really good because we're able to take the momentum of the fight and use it against this team. So this is just something that you guys can really easily start to implement into your own games. As soon as you have momentum against you, reset, figure out an advantageous position, figure out, is there a crossfire that I can get? Is there a spot where my teammates can kind of play off me? Is there a spot where I can take advantage of the enemy team? And once you have that shift of momentum, don't let the enemy team set up against you, because if you allow that to happen, they're going to be able to change the tide of the fight against you and use that to their advantage. So just want to show you guys how you can use this. So if you guys found this video useful, please again hit that like, subscribe button. It does help a lot. Thank you all for watching. Once again, I'm 8 Second Gaming. I'll see you guys in the next one.